from Washington, D.C. to Virginia Beach City Hall. Black and white politics.
So we're at it again.
At it again.
All right, folks. This is Black and White Politics. I'm David. I'm the black guy.
I'm Blaine. I'm the white guy. Can't you
Mr.
tell?
Blaine, I've heard you've been busy.
Man, I've been busy as heck.
Heard you've been up and seen some beautiful flags flying over the Congress and the Senate.
I was
and
actually.
our Senate and
Yeah.
Congress and Senate.
Yeah.
I've heard somebody actually explain that. The House and the Senate.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, they're close. But yeah, I saw them yesterday. I was in D.C. yesterday. So by the time you see this, it'll probably be a day or two later. But
Yep.
D.C. yesterday, and yeah, both houses were in chambers. So both.
They getting any work done?
Hell no.
All right. I wonder why.
Because that's their job to get nothing done.
Well, that's partly why we're here today.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little crooked. Scoot that way. All right.
Cricket.
So, look.
They don't care.
Check it out.
I was trying to make room for Big Bertha because she comes down behind us.
I know, right? Can you tell me how impeachment works?
Right. Okay. So the U.S. House of Representatives has to have at least 218 members. 218 members vote yes to impeach the president.
All right. Well,
then
go ahead.
Then that kind of starts the ball rolling in the whole process of impeachment. Then once they get all that done with all that crap
from their side, they're the investigation side.
Then they go over there. They go over to the other chamber of the Congress, over to the
Senate?
U.S. Senate, and then the Senate must have 3/4 of the Senate.
And the Senate is
yes.
the judge and jury.
The judge and jury.
All right.
And if either one of the houses, you know, doesn't have enough votes or whatever, or
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
All right. I bring that up because I guess during the time that Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, was trying to keep her teeth in her mouth yesterday.
Yeah.
She forgot the very important fact that you can call for inquiries all you want until that vote hits the floor,
right?
And everybody has to vote,
right?
Then they basically just still doing the same thing they've been doing, the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just thought y'all should know that.
Yeah.
Now, I find it interesting.
Okay.
That Trump is playing these folks like fools.
Yeah.
Why, you ask?
Why?
I'm gonna tell you. Because I always told you that Trump is always thinking ahead.
He's always thinking ahead. The man is
he
very
let all this stuff come out, and this stuff has come out. And I believe that he knew the whistleblower was there.
He knows.
And I believe that all this come out, and it brought all more corruption to the forefront. Every time they go after him, something else comes up that the Dems have done or trying to hide.
He knows.
All the way back in the in the Obama presidency.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
That how all this comes up. He's playing chess when everybody else is playing checkers.
Yeah.
Now they have to go, and you have to ask yourself, how did Biden get all that money? Hunter Biden. Why did? And I've seen the clip where Joe Biden went and was bragging about how he got them to get a foreign attorney general fired.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that clip too?
I heard something about it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and all that, and then how Hunter Biden wound up with $1.5 billion, I think it is, from China, back to that firm.
I had $1.5 billion just to buy a ham sandwich.
My point being is the corruption is deeper than just somebody being on the phone asking some questions.
A lot deeper.
To another foreign leader.
A lot deeper.
It goes a lot deeper. And if you think, I don't think there's any possible way that they're going to come up. And even if they do manage to squeeze 18 more votes out of the House, there's no way that they're going to get the numbers in the Senate. Because who controls the Senate?
I don't know. Who controls the Senate, sir?
I believe the Republicans control the Senate, sir.
Are you sure those Republicans control the Senate, sir?
I'm quite positive, sir. So, with that being said, I don't see it. I don't. They're wasting taxpayer money. They're wasting taxpayer time. Trump playing them like a fiddle.
Taxpayer money.
And I don't know if you know it or not.
Trump playing like a fiddle.
Wait, one more thing.
Typical business on Capitol Hill. Yeah.
Wait, one more thing you should know.
What's that?
And all that, And Trump's approval rate is up to 52%.
I know. He's even talked about that on Instagram.
I know, right? So call him what you want. Yeah. I put it on my Facebook page today. You can talk about him what you want. You can hate him. You can not hate him. You can like him. You can not like him. You can vote him. Vote for him, or not vote for him. Be like my man and vote for his mama.
I'm voting for my mama in the next election.
Look.
Screw all y'all.
No matter what. He has peeled back the corruption.
Like an onion.
Like he's just peeled the layers back since he's been in the office.
A really strong onion.
If you can't see that, I don't know what else to do. But it's plain as day. Because you can't look at one side and just point fingers at Trump. Because there's always fingers pointing back at you.
That's right.
There's always fingers pointing back at you.
I would like to be fair. None of our two major parties is perfect.
No,
the Republicans have issues too, but
they do very much.
Far rather more vote for a Republican than a Democrat. I'm just saying myself personally.
And
this is me.
And Trump was even going to work with them, even doing something with guns, and nobody wants that.
Yeah.
And you know. And that's the crazy part. They're spending all this time with some bipartisan stuff that they could be getting done that both parties pretty much agree on. But instead, they would be trying to run him off, the man that's got a year in office. Rally your base, get out there, pound the pavement.
Pound the pavement.
Get your person elected, Tulsi Gabbard, elected that you want to.
Post on, like I do all the time, post on Facebook.
You know, get out there, work your base. And let's have a debate. And if y'all put up a better candidate, and we'll move Trump out of office, and I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Now, I will not. If they win fair and square, I will not say anything.
I want to share this with them.
You gonna share that, man? Go ahead.
I want to share this with you guys real quick. This is from Top Buzz Media. I'll either be a link to that or my Facebook page.
Top Buzz is his favorite
or my
thing,
Facebook page. One of those two. It's also from Inquisitor.com, so they have as well. It says Nancy Pelosi reportedly told Donald Trump on a phone call. I'm trying to read it. Come on, damn it! Stand by. This thing's slow to load up. I'm trying to read it and be quick.
Sorry, Daddy. He didn't mean.
Oh yeah, Dad. How you doing? How you doing, Pastor? Nancy Pelosi reportedly told Donald Trump in a phone call on Whistleblower, "Tell your people to obey the law." Again, this is on Top Buzz Media from the Inquisitor. I'll either leave a link to Top Buzz itself, the Inquisitor, or my Facebook page, which is just my name. But I wanted to read you guys real quick my response to that real quick, and I'll try to be quick as you.
Go ahead. You're long-winded, man.
I said on Facebook, I said, "Oh, crazy Nancy Pelosi and her modern Dixiecrats. Y'all remember those Democrats involved with Jim Crow and later segregation?"
No, it ain't so.
No, it's so.
They discriminate against the white guy?
They a white guy. What's
the white guy and the black guy?
The black guy, yeah. What's up with that? Being together. We couldn't tell this on the City Hall stuff. If you know what I mean?
I know, right?
Democrats. We'd be arrested back in the day. Anyway.
And I wonder where your sheet was at.
Exactly. But are up to their old tricks. But this is me talking here. It says, "But mark my words. While I'm not voting for President Trump this time, I predict that President Donald J. Trump will be a second-term president." There's a little asterisk beside it.
And it'll be their fault.
Yeah. And a little asterisk beside it, by the way. And a little asterisk is saying, obviously, as mentioned by me on social media, as long as nobody JFKs him,
I know, right?
Or some other unforeseen event such as a medical emergency, in the little asterisk thing. So Nancy really thinks she's got Trump by the balls, huh? I recommend that Nancy let go of the president's balls before
that woman 80-something years old.
Before she herself ends up needing a reach around. And
Lord, I hope no kids watch this.
And Nancy Pelosi, I come up to D.C. a lot. I pass by your office a lot. How come you never invite me in to have a debate about this kind of stuff? I would love to debate you. I'm not white enough, I know. I would love, this white guy would like to debate you, Nancy Pelosi. I'm calling you out on social media.
So now you want
I'm calling you out, Pelosi.
So now you want
come get some of this.
So
I want
now
to talk to you.
So now you want Pelosi to call you. You want AOC to call you.
I want AOC to call me
for
first
different
reasons. Different reasons.
You're killing me,
I just
dog.
need one night with AOC.
No, you really don't.
At the Super
All
8.
right. So check it out, folks.
And I'll I'm just kidding.
All right, man. So with that being said, it goes like this, folks. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of taxpayer money.
Yeah, it's really is.
We're making a joke at it because it really is. It's absolutely stupid.
It's sad, stupid, but funny at the same time.
Because you have folks out there believing, oh, we're just going to impeach him. They're going to get rid of him.
No, dummy.
It doesn't
work
that way. If they teach anything, they need to go back to teaching better government.
That's it.
Did they stop teaching government in high school?
I know plenty of teachers. I know plenty of teachers. Some people on Facebook. And when I'm driving tour buses, a lot of the teachers talk to me. And they have to abide by these damn standards of learning.
But you gotta learn government.
So they can pass their tests. So schools can stay accredited. All this kind of, and I understand that. But they're so focused on these tests that these kids aren't. They get out here and look. My son's a smart kid, but my son will be 18 soon. But Daddy's gonna have to teach him some stuff that the Virginia Beach public school system. And for the short time, I know. The Chesapeake, they didn't teach. I'm sorry, but I mean, the teachers are telling me when I'm doing tour bus work. Teachers are telling me that when they try to teach more, that they often get their hands slapped, or they don't get. Or teaching it the right way, the old school way, like we and I were growing up.
But
they don't get support,
hard, folks. It's not hard to understand that there's a certain amount needed, and they got the investigating body on one side. The judge and the jury on the other side,
right?
And they don't have the votes to do either.
Yeah.
So you can hear impeach, scream all you want to.
Yeah.
It's for nothing.
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 Let me say, look, and we really need to get DC together.
Well, I told you we should have went up there tonight, but you didn't want to.
Shit,
you got things to do tomorrow. We could have went up there. It'd have been pretty. We could have stood in front of the freaking Capitol building.
I gotta work. We gotta work on that. But
it ain't like we couldn't ride up there tonight. It's only 4 hours, and you know the way.
I do know the way, but I gotta drive a bus.
You could have called in.
I'll be sideways. I gotta drive a bus.
You could have called. You could have called in.
That's a bunch of money. We gonna have to wait.
All right,
we only got 22 subscribers.
I know it's sad.
I know it's
sad.
All right,
look.
So
as far as that goes, we're just rambling now.
Well, I'm trying to segue into something.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to segue in.
What segue?
We amateurs. Anyway, I'm segueing into the fact that if you guys subscribe more and our channel really grows, then I don't have to drive tour buses and other things that I'm involved with to make money.
It ain't so.
Yeah,
we can
have more
sacrifice
time
one thing
to devoting to this because
we would do it. We would do it a lot more
to do that. Yeah,
that's part of the reason we don't put out a lot, because he's always driving.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah. So I'm always driving Uber, and he's always
gone. Yeah.
So that's why you get one like once a week at the moment.
Yeah, but you guys will be all right.
It'll get better.
When you guys subscribe, tell your friends and family and coworkers to subscribe. When you guys share our YouTube channel on Instagram, and also share it, or maybe some on Twitter.
I mean, we are
also
getting,
share it some on
Facebook. A few views.
I know.
If that person hit the subscribe button.
But we got 22 awesome people right now. If
22 awesome people.
If all 22 awesome people did that, then we'd be at 44.
All right.
And then multiply that twice, and boom, boom.
I agree. Multiplication. All right. So
1 + 1 is 2. I think.
So anyway, it's black and white politics. One other thing I wanted to say before we left, man. Hey, did you hear what they did in Norfolk?
My hometown in Norfolk, next door.
That's next door to us.
No, what did they do in Norfolk?
Hey man, they legalized the casino.
What?
It's coming.
Where the hell are they gonna put it in downtown Norfolk?
By Waterside somewhere.
There's nothing by Waterside, but the.
You know they'll just make a little.
Well, I'm wondering. The Omni's on one side and Town Point Park is on the other side of Waterside.
I'm telling you what they're gonna do is they're gonna build a little building. They're gonna build. You know how they build up Manhattan? They just add.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna do it that way.
Well, I mean, I know you're born and raised here, but my mama told me that from St. Paul's Church in Norfolk, push all the way back to Elizabeth River, that's all landfill. All of that. The old Bank of America Icon building, the current Bank of America building, water side is. That's all landfill.
They gonna put it back there. I just don't know where.
I don't know.
But I just thought that would be cool to let everybody know. Eventually, I'll be able to come up here and come to Norfolk.
Yeah, maybe I'll win some money. But then again, in my case,
we too broke to play.
I know I'm working on that. But I'm like, my case though, tour buses, I'd be like, how that's going to affect us, tour bus wise locally. But then again, I don't know, maybe it won't.
It'll be all right. I promise it'll be all right. All right, check it out, folks. On a serious note, though, understand what impeachment means. Understand that there's a long process it takes. It ain't just wham bam, he's gone. Yep. Even if they was to start the impeachment process now, unless they found something overwhelmingly like, okay, this is what happened, and you didn't have to convince anybody that it happened, it would still take a minute.
It'd take a minute.
They could push it through, maybe.
They could push it through,
but we'd have an election before.
Yeah, he'd already be reelected before then. And this, let's say this, I want to probably in closing.
We're closing now.
Let's say in closing they find something, and they Richard Milhouse Nixon his ass.
Well, Nixon ran.
Oh, I know, but they're about to crucify him. All he's got to do is go to his Oval Office and say, "I'm resigning at effective at noon tomorrow morning." And he'll be on the presidential helicopter, or by then, technically, Executive One, flying out.
And I have one worry. I know we're going to close this, but I have one worry.
Oh, God. What's that?
My one worry, and I've said it more than one time, as long as there's not a cover-up. If Trump has not tried to cover something up, because he's been pretty transparent at this point, because I'm going to tell you now, it's the cover-up that gets you. It's never the actual crime.
Right.
Clinton got impeached because he lied. He tried to cover it up. Milhouse Nixon got in trouble because he lied and tried to cover it up.
Watergate, baby.
It's all about the cover-up. If you get caught in the cover-up, it's over. If you start hearing about how he did this and that, that's what will get him.
Yeah,
because the cover-up will get him. As long as he's transparent and lays it out there, he'll be fine. As long as he don't lie, and as long as he don't, then he'll be good. All right, folks. This is Black and White Politics. I'm sorry we ran for, we talked a minute about a little bit of stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is Black and White Politics. Please like, subscribe, hit the like button, smash it. And I'm David. I'm the black guy.
And I'm Blaine, the white guy, AOC's future lover.
No.
Please,
no. And you're not going to edit that out, I know you.
Please subscribe.
So, y'all have a good day.
See ya.